YouTube! What's up, guys? This is Mike.
This is Jenny.
Pratt family Homestead. Just scared my daughter over there doing homework. All right, so this is going to be the, say it, the mushroom. Shiitake mushroom patch. This is going to be the video. We did the one video of kind of opening the box and everything. It's a mushroom patch from Fungi Perfecti. And so we, in that first video, which I'm going to link right there, we opened the box and we had to get it initiated in a, 3 to 5 day setting in the fridge. It has to sit in the fridge for 3 to 5 days. So we're picking up from there. This will be, I guess, part 2, and it might be the only other part. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and follow the instructions and see what we got to do.
It's like the one time he reads instructions.
I know, right? Instructions. What are those? All right. So we've done the initiate part, and now we are going to remove it from the fridge, and we're going to soak it in water for 2 to 4 hours. So come along with me. We'll get it out of the fridge. We'll get it soaking, and then by the end of this evening, we'll have it set up with its little humidity tent over it and all that. You'll see. Come on along with us. All right.
Got dinner going.
I'm sure Jenny has been very excited to have this in her fridge for 3. It's been probably 5 days now, right?
I think so, yeah. It was in the back. It wasn't noticeable.
I want to open this pretty carefully, make sure there's no holes, although the instructions do say that there could possibly be holes in this, so I need to keep that in mind when this is soaking.
That's a lovely sound.
Yeah, excuse this sound, guys. Oh, goodness. So it's going to soak in this bag for 2 to 4 hours, and then we're going to dump the water out, and then I think I'm just stealing this pan from Jenny.
And I don't want it back.
And this is what the mushrooms are going to grow in. All right, so let's see. We got to keep an eye and make sure there's no leaks. This is our well water, so this is non-chlorinated. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and... All right. I see some water on the side, but that was my spill. And this is kind of wobbly. I'm going to figure out something to prop this up so we don't end up with a huge mess here in the kitchen. But that's that. 2 to 4 hours. I'll show you where I'm putting it. We'll come back and I'll show you where I'm putting it. All right. All right, so it's been soaking for at least 3.5 hours, I believe. 3 to 3.5 hours. Okay, so we're here on step 5 now, and we're going to remove it from the bag. We're going to keep it in the tray that it's in, and then for the light, it talks about just needing enough ambient light. It says if you could read this, you got enough light. Temperature 50 to 80 degrees. We should be sitting at about 60 where we're putting it, I think, and then easy access, no problem. And then we're going to be putting the humidity tent on it, which I know you can't really see probably too well in the directions. And then we're going to be misting it a couple times a day. And that's where we're going to leave this segment off of. So, okay, I'm going to drain this and try not to make a mess.
Ooh, yeah, that looks lovely.
Oh. Fungi spores all over my hands, baby.
Don't touch me.
All right. Let's see. I don't know how careful I have to be with this. Oh, it feels pretty solid. I can hold it like this. All right. Do you want to touch it?
No.
I don't know if I should even be really touching it. For the humidity factor, I'm going to go ahead and leave a little bit of this water on the bottom and see how that goes. We are gonna go set it right. You wanna get a close up of this? See how this thing looks? Pretty cool. All right, let's go set it over here. A little side note, guys, this is my fermenting station. Wild fermentation. These peppers have been here for a very long time, and look how good they look. All right. So we're gonna leave this here. This probably sounds awful again. Sorry about that. We're gonna put this over it, and it fits over Jenny's pan. Oh, baby, that fits good. All right. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not perfect. Maybe I can make this side stretch a little. All right. Cool. All right, I might switch up pans. I don't know. We'll just see how this goes. I can almost get this. What size pan is this, babe?
9 by 13.
9 by 13 pan. Looking pretty good. Pull that through there. Look at that. A little bit smaller would be better. Just so I can take this off and on easier. But I'll be checking on this in the morning. I could warm it up a little bit. I got these seed starting heating mats that I use in the fermentation area over here. I could put that under, but the temperature over here should be fine. I'll put a thermometer over here and check it out. So, all right. Do a couple short video updates or pictures. But I'm supposed to miss this 3 times a day, I think the instructions said. And in about 2 weeks, we'll be harvesting some mushrooms. So get you some updates and then the final harvest. Cool. All right, guys. So a little update here. We've been having a really hard time keeping humidity up. I think we're keeping it sprayed very well. We just took the tent off. I've actually, and Jenny has also been spraying through these holes. I got a couple holes that are open up a little bit wider to put the spray bottle through to squirt. The temperature is staying it's staying between 65 and I've seen it up to 69.
Yep.
So temperature is good. I believe the instructions said between 50 and 75,
Yes.
maybe, or 7. We'll go back and look at that. But so we've just been misting it. We're not seeing any mushrooms yet. I was surprised what the instructions said is, with the humidity tent like this, you'll see water on the outside, which we still do have some water on the outside. So maybe the humidity level is starting to get better. But there's actually standing water in the pan, and I didn't really think there was. And since we're not taking the humidity tent off all the time, I didn't really notice that. I was going to put this jar of water in there to help keep humidity up. But since there's standing water in there, I think I'm just going to leave that. So Jenny and I think we're noticing some brown. Jenny, want to get some close-ups here?
There's definitely a lot more brown.
I think we're getting a lot more brown. We're not noticing any mushrooms yet.
Here's a mushroom.
Where?
Right there. There's a mushroom.
Oh, yep. You guys see that? We got one. We're noticing a lot more brown on here. We think that's good.
We think the brown is going to turn into mushrooms.
That's what we think. And you can kind of tell,
It's bubbled up a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's definitely a mushroom.
That's definitely a mushroom growing right there.
That's so cool. I don't like mushrooms.
Faith,
but
do you
that's
see
so
that?
Cool.
You do?
I don't.
You want to see, Grace? Come here. There's a little mushroom growing right there.
You see that mushroom?
Awesome.
It's that one.
Oh, don't touch, please.
That a big mushroom.
You think? Don't touch, please. That's a big mushroom. You guys remember that picture I put on Instagram yesterday of that baby mushroom? That thing is exploding. And I think maybe that's what this is down here too. It's hard to see at this angle, but it looks like there might be a little mushroom cap forming. Look at these two guys. Very cool. We are very happy with this. I'm sure a lot more is going to explode off of this. I can see areas that, now that I think I know what I'm looking for, that are getting ready to. So, very cool. Grace, what are you kids holding over there?
Mushrooms.
What, Faith?
Mushrooms.
Andrew, what do you guys got?
Mushrooms.
Holy cow, this thing has grown. Look at this guy right here. Is that guy ready to harvest? You guys tell me. Look, there's more over here. Please stop tapping, darling. Look, yeah, and they're over here. Things are looking good. People have been asking about mushroom updates, so here's the mushroom update. We got some smaller ones, medium size. This one's pretty big. I think this one's ready to harvest. I might give it a little bit more. We'll see. All right, there's the mushroom update. All right, guys, we're at about the 2-week mark. We kind of think tomorrow's the 2-week mark.
We lost track.
The mushrooms have done great. Are doing great, I should say. In fact, we believe we've waited too long to harvest this one. And if you were following on Instagram, this was the first baby mushroom right here. That is a firm base. We got a bunch of others. And we believe, can we tip it a little, you think, hon?
Oh, don't dump.
We believe there's a whole bunch of babies up here that are going to start coming again.
Little mushrooms.
So, what the instructions say is to use a clean knife or scissors, cut them off at the base. And then I will probably do another update on this just to see how it goes towards the very, very end. But my understanding is this will keep producing for up to 16 weeks. I believe is what I read. Who knows? But what this says is after harvesting it, and after this does not produce mushrooms for 2 weeks, that means it's kind of done. It needs to be revitalized.
Reset.
So yes. So we'll if when that time comes, we will take this off the tray, let it completely dry out for 10 to 14 days per the instructions. And then after that dry out period, we're going to poke 3 small holes in the top of the patch with like a skewer or something. And then place the whole patch back into a bucket again to soak again for 2 to 4 hours.
Okay.
And then start the whole misting process and all this and that again. So we're real happy with this. Let's cut some of these mushrooms off. Well, yeah. Very clean, sterile knife. All right. This is one of the ones, man, it's amazing how tough that feels to me. One of the ones that we believe we let go too long, but maybe not too bad. It's still curled under, but from this side it looks like it's flattened out. The instructions, I believe, are saying that this is what you're really looking for, still curled under, but that one might be curled under a bit too much. Let's harvest this one off of here as well. Oh.
Well, that was 2.
This one's still curled under quite a bit.
Yeah, it is.
And this one's curled under more than we thought it was as well. But if you ask me, these are done. But don't ask me because I don't know anything. And these totally gross Jenny out. We are a little concerned. This looks kind of moldy.
It's very dark compared to the rest.
Yes, and so I don't know what to do about that. I'm going to actually probably research that or contact the company, and you can see it down along the bottom as well down here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an okay thing. Maybe it's a bad thing, but we'll have to figure that out. I think this one can come off as well. So what happened, and I don't recall if I got any footage of this or not, but what we ended up having to take the tent off because the mushrooms got so big. And the instructions tell you that's fine. Just keep misting it more regularly than you would. Now, Jenny, I don't know if you can get up here real close or not, and I'll try to get out of the light. But we think we got lots of baby mushrooms forming right here. So we'll keep misting this and see what happens. But it kind of looks like baby mushrooms.
It looks like baby mushrooms to me.
So we'll see. All right, I'll probably do another video maybe on cooking these. I'm not going to promise, but we are going to, or I'm at least going to try these. I'm the only one that really, really likes mushrooms. Pretty much the whole family.
Yeah.
All right. What? I have Jenny holding the mushrooms on purpose because she's grossed out by them.
They're funky.
Don't get me wrong. Jenny cooks with mushrooms. She puts mushrooms in a lot of our pastas, and
That's fun.
And what those button mushrooms in salads and stuff.
Oh yeah, mushrooms are in everything. I just
She picks them out, doesn't eat them, and what? 2 of the kids pick them out.
3 of the kids pick them out.
So
I'll eat them.
only Faith and I really eat mushrooms.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'll eat them on pizza.
Yeah. So she's not totally grossed out by it. It's just, it is kind of weird to watch it grow and stuff. It's amazing.
They're weird feeling. They're like kind of spongy.
It's amazing how fast they grew. I think Jenny spotted that first baby one in that clip that you've already seen.
And then it went boom. And like, even just from one day to the next day, I went and looked the next morning. I'm like, Jesus, the size of this thing.
So we had a lot of fun with this. Again, not a review. It looks like we were successful. We followed the directions. There's another mushroom company that contacted me, and they are also going to be sending me some stuff. But I made it very clear that Jenny and I aren't...
We're not doing reviews.
Yeah, we might get there one day and do some reviews. We've been contacted by a couple different sources or whatever for reviews, and we just don't feel like we want to do reviews. But I'm always wanting to try stuff, so... This guy at the other mushroom company, he and I have been talking, and he is going to send me some stuff, and I will probably document at least some of it. But again, I don't want this to be a review, but this kit from Fungi Perfecti
It smells funky.
seems as advertised. So, huh?
Smell funky.
So, I'm going to fry some of these up probably tomorrow. I don't really have time today to do that. So, they're going to go in the fridge. And
Stinky. My fridge is gonna smell like.
What do these taste like raw?
Ooh.
I tell you what, they taste like a mushroom. All right, actually, they taste really good. Like you would have the raw one on the
hope
salad.
that they would taste like a mushroom.
Well, remember that other one I tasted raw?
Oh yeah, that was bad.
I can't remember what that was.
Oh, now my hands smell like them.
Oh my gosh, here we go with the hands. But no, this tastes like. It's really good. I would definitely eat this raw on a salad. I was not expecting that. But I want to slice some of these up, saute them. This instruction book that came with this kit also has about
I didn't even look.
5 recipes in the back or so. And we'll give those a shot. There we go. All right here on these pages. There you go. Hope I'm not giving away any trade secrets.
Move faster.
And then, actually, I should have mentioned this as well. It does tell you how to do some outdoor inoculation, and that'll be when this stops producing altogether. In theory, this is where I might pick up an updated video on this series again. In theory, I can take this outside and inoculate some logs with what's left of this after it stops producing, and it'll produce on the logs, I guess. I'm learning. I don't know. So... I'm looking forward to that. Man, the flavor of that mushroom, I still have it, and it's really good. Really good. So, that's our shiitake mushroom patch. I am so happy I buckled down and got it. I recommend whatever company. These indoor kits seem very easy to learn. The kids had fun watching the mushrooms grow.
That was pretty neat.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. And even though the kids, except for Faith, don't really care for mushrooms, they did have fun watching it grow. I mean, it's almost a science experiment in the house here in the dead of winter. Yeah. So we grew I know it's not a veggie, but still, we grew a
food source.
A food source in the house in the winter, and it was pretty cool.
In the corner. In the dark.
In the corner of the house.
Really dark, but...
And it's going to keep producing, I believe, theoretically, for 16 weeks. So I would also be interested to see how much we just harvested, how much that weighs. I might do that and put a little picture of that in here.
Don't forget the bite you took.
Because I believe the instructions say we should, throughout the lifetime of this as an indoor kit, we should be able to harvest 1.5 to 2 pounds. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what the instructions said.
I do believe that is what you told me, but there's also a lot that you tell me. So.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. We had a lot of fun with this. We've had a lot of comments, a lot of people on Facebook and here and Instagram. They're like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to try one. Find a company, get one. It was super simple.
It was. It was really easy.
All right.
It's kind of odd how easy it was. Why was it so easy? Anyways, nothing is ever that easy. But...
Even we didn't screw it up.
Yeah. Well, we don't know for sure.
Well, we don't know for sure.
We got 5 mushrooms.
All right, guys. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. I'm Mike.
I'm Jenny.
Pratt Family Homestead. Please like, share, subscribe.
Check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
And our email, prattfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. No spaces. And Etsy store.
Etsy store.
We're going to be adding some stuff to the Etsy store, hopefully.
Very soon.
Pretty soon, hopefully. So
Very
please check out the Etsy store. It's all in the links. And we really appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot.
Bye.